Welcome, ladies and gents of all eras. I am your host, the Chairman, and this is Conviction, where we see if the con is worth the hustle. If you're new to this segment, this is where I review cons we went to throughout the year, or other pop culture items that somehow appeared in my clutches. We break down what's the hustle, is the entering breaking, and is this gold or fleece? Right, this is just my experience and view on the subject. Now, with that out of the way, what happens when you take Avatar The Last Airbender and mix it with Ruby? You get Proletariat's new 42-man elemental battle royale spellbreak, now downloadable on the PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and the Epic Store. Now, the Proletariat is the company behind Stream Legends, World's Domination, and Streamline. Forming in 2012, veterans from multiple game studios such as Harmonix, Turbine, and Insomniac Games became hellbent on leaving their mark on the gaming scene. The company's goal is simple: pushing the boundaries of multiplayer games beyond any indie studio has done before. With that in hand, they focus on making amazing experiences along with working with the gaming community that's formed around their awesome games. Enough talk about the workers behind the game. Let their work speak for itself. Now, on the surface, this game is an interesting beast. At the time of the recording, this game is a third-person, three-person squad game with 42 players in an arena. I mean, we've all seen plenty of battle royales before. Heck, you need a pickaxe just to build a path to get to this game at this point. So, ditching the cartoony antics of some other shooters, this one focuses on a serene fantasy-like setting, which wouldn't be too far away from a D&D style world. Casting away modern artillery, our strength comes from the gauntlet we choose at the beginning of each round. The options are a bit more than what Aang had in his show. So, players can cast from lightning, fire, stone, wind, toxic, and frost magic, which when combined with a secondary gauntlet you can find on the field, can unleash some terrifying magical combos. Me personally, I like taking somebody's tornado and throwing some poison in there to kind of whip around the poison, kind of build up that toxic cloud. Even certain attacks can create mobility so you can move quicker and faster through the arena. There's plenty of combos to use to scour the maps for better upgrades. Speaking of, gear comes in many shapes and forms from either fallen enemies that you've exiled from the arena or in chests that are laid about the field. You can buff your skills further with talent scrolls that come in the form of mind, body, and spirit. Depending on what your setup is, you could elevate your magic to higher levels. Now, there's also amulets to increase your mana gauge, belts to increase your armor, and a fresh pair of kicks to boost your speed. On top of that, you can also find special runes that give you new abilities to help you in combat. From stealth to flight, even seeing enemies with a wolf's sight. There's many interesting setups you can create for your mage. Heck, there's even traditional health and shield potions to help give you that little extra boost in a tough fight. Earlier I mentioned the mana gauge, the source that lets you cast spells and levitate. Did I forget to mention that you can fly around a bit? To help you reach those hard to reach chests or enemies? Well, it does give you a nice advantage in the arena, but it does deplete quickly, so if you run out, it can leave you in a bit of a bind. Another nifty thing in this game is the mastery system. As you choose your gauntlets between each battle, you gain more proficiency, unlocking new drops from space to the field, artifacts, other perks to your specific gauntlet, or even gold. Heck, at higher player levels, it seems gold drops a lot, and from my experience, it's around 50 pieces per level. Good thing this game supports crossplay and cross progression. I mean, what battle royale wouldn't nowadays? Making it easy to take your mage skills on the go when you can't play at home. Well, every free-to-play game has some form of transactions involved. That's how they keep the games going for longer and make new expansions. So you got the usual 1k of gold for $10, 25 for 25k, etc. Prices are about the same as any other battle royale game in their in-game shop for their extras and emotes. There is the specialty skin packs that range from 50 to 120. What makes them so special? Let's look at the starter pack to begin with, which includes the Bewitching Glimmer, 600 gold. Not bad for starting for $5. Next up is the Mystic Pack, including the Mystic Outfit, Mage Badge, and $35 of in-game currency. As you go to the higher tiers, it adds another outfit and some more in-game cash, which seems to be a bit of a stretch at this time for how bare the game is. And don't forget to check your preferred gaming store to see what free bonuses they have for. Now, I guess it's worth noting that this game is beautiful, from the art design, to the musical score, everything's very relaxing for a competitive brawler. Even the shootouts between enemy teams seem like a snowball fight at times. But it is nice to see where the legendary chests are on the map before you drop in, so it kind of escalates the fights sooner, because we know all battle royales tend to have maps that are a bit too big. My issue right now is you can only play in 3-man squad matches, which isn't too bad if you could talk to your teammates, which, let's be honest, these games are always hard to coordinate without a mic. Although, unlike most battle royales, where every second feels tense and bound running between point A to point B as the storm shrinks in, it's actually pretty nice just to gaze at the environment as you scour for chests within the ruins. And honestly, I give it a 7.5 carat out of 10. It's fun to play, it's relaxing, but it can improve to give the games a little more oomph, a little more urgency. I mean, some of the battles, they don't feel like there's a lot of tension, and that kind of... I mean, this is a good battle royale, don't get me wrong. It has the potential to become better, but there's always that... I don't know, I guess you don't feel that tension as some of the other ones have. We got vehicles running around, got all kinds of crazy ammo bouncing back and forth. But then again, this is the launch month at the time of this recording. I mean, how many battle royales do you have in a fantasy setting? Honestly, I can't wait to see what else these guys can do. I'm hoping we get some really cool mounts to kind of tame as we take on the battlefield. Well, this is the Chairman. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Ta-ta.